Hello everybody, my name is Chris, also known as the Silent GM, and welcome back to Duel Links Masochist. This is the first time I've sat down to play this since my little break, so I appreciate your guys' patience. Today we're going to just run it back, play some Bujintopia with Joey, and see if we can't get through some of these maxed out gems that we have now. See you at game number 1. Okay, not a bad hand to start with. Up against Yugi playing, it looks like Exodia. So this could be a good win, or we could lose pretty quickly. Would very much like to make a Utopia this turn if we can. I don't think we can, though. That's probably a 2... That's probably Maneater Bug, right? If it is, we kind of just lose. Play the Centipede to start with and set the Jewel. And if this is Bug, we're pretty much dead. That's somehow worse. Maybe not worse, but still annoying. I am still messing around with my settings. I did mess up a little bit on the microphone, so I hope everything looks good. There we go. Yep, he's going to get a 3K, and we're going to be kind of back at square one. Not a bad play. First of all, it got an extra card out of his deck for him to draw into Exodia. But also, he has a 3K beat stick. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Tornado Bringer showing up a little bit early. Not too much we can do here, I don't think. Nothing we play is going to live long enough to make Utopia. I think we just set the Pavo and pass. This one's not looking too great. He's going to Pot of Greed this turn. We might get Exodia, honestly. He's not attacking. Okay. Fine with me, sir. That means we can go into Utopia. We can equip Utopia with Tornado Bringer. And we can activate the Jewel. Equip him with that as well. And we'll set IDP for grabbing this Blue Eyes later. We might be good. Oh, yeah. Now we have a 44K or 4,400 on the board with 2 blanks and an IDP loaded up with a Blue Eyes. I think we win here. Yep, that's fine. And we'll just IDP the targeted Blue Eyes instead. If that was his plan, we're pretty much good. Yeah, he's summoning this. I think he's dead. Now he's kind of gotta hope to draw into an Exodia. Or like a really good stall piece. Reload. He already summoned, so he can't like throw down Maneater Bug. Swords, we have Ketos. Yeah, we win. Beautiful. We'll go to battle. Win with Utopia. I mean, you didn't really need to surrender there, but whatever. First win of the day. Feels good. That was a pretty tough one, I think. If it had gone any other way, if he had attacked us instead of holding back, we wouldn't have won there. Hit the 5 event duels. We'll respin it, but let's go. Age of Discovery. I'm not sure what that pack is, so we'll have to take a look. So that's why I didn't recognize it. Age of Discovery is the very first mini box that came out, and it looks to be a water pack of sorts. We do have stuff like Yomi Ship and Levia Dragon Daedalus, which is, it's not bad for a 7. I mean, for when it came out. Not sure if there's going to be too much offhand that we'll be able to use with our current deck setup, but we'll see what we find. Oh. Overwhelm. Activate only while you control a face-up level 7 or higher monster that was tribute summoned. Negate the activation of a trap or effect monster and destroy that card. Interesting. That's going to be pretty tough to activate. I don't think that'll make the cut. Bubonic Vermin, kind of useless without other copies of himself. And Stray Lamb, special summon 2 lamb tokens in defense position. This is Duel Links version of Scapegoat. So, I kind of like it. Could make the Token Stampede deck that I talked about, had to be a couple months ago now. Could make that work. We have now this and the Rockstone Warrior that makes tokens. So, could be the start to something there. Alright, up against Seto Kaiba for our second game of the day. We're going first, that's always a good sign. And it's our rank up duel. Our opponent has peak performance and a 30 card deck, so we are in a good spot. Pretty solid opening hand too, with Mirror Force Miniaturize, and I think I want the Pavo over the dog to start with, because it is just a 1900 right now, and we have the Miniaturize and Mirror Force to back it up. This is the very last day of ranked for this month, so I am in a bit of a better position than I usually would be. I think I set the Lightsworn Hunter for right now and just attack. And hope that that's not Maneater Bug. Whitestone of Legend is fine. Whitestone of Ancients is the annoying one, where it just puts a Blue Eyes on the board. This just sends it to the hand. Still a good card. Let's be honest, but it's not as backbreaking. Either way, it wouldn't have mattered for us because we do have the set Mirror Force. What's happening? Okay, Duel Links crashed real quick. We're fine. I'm back. We're just gonna end turn. Made me very nervous. Okay. Maiden with Eyes of Blue is going to, I believe, just summon a monster. Hirume. Alright, I'm going to flip summon Lightsworn Hunter. Pop. I'd rather pop the Face Down or the Maiden. Oh, it still targets. I think I'm more concerned about the maiden, so let me pop this. I didn't hit a Bujin like I wanted to, so I will just normal summon Eagle Claw over the Raikou. This, in theory, is lethal. It all depends on what this card is. Nothing we can't handle, so we'll go to the wheel. Second win of the day. Let's just spin it. Wonders of the Sky. Sounds like a winged beast type. Wonders of the Sky. This is another old pack. This has Summon Skull in it, as well as Black Skull Dragon. We have opened this before. I'm very much interested in Big Bang Shot here. It is a really good equip spell, and it lets me use... It lets me banish my opponent's cards if I have a way to remove Big Bang Shot. But that's a very corner case that I don't see happening often, if ever. Other than that, nothing too much I'm excited about for this pack, but we'll see what we pull. Pot of Benevolence. Select 2 cards from the graveyards and shuffle them into the owner's deck. After activation, remove this card from play. You can only activate 1 Pot of Benevolence once per turn. I'm not going to play this card. Not really what we're looking for. Chain Thrasher. This card can attack 1 additional time during the same battle phase for each Chain Thrasher in your graveyard. Kind of useless without other copies of himself, and we don't have any. And our rare is Unicorn Beacon. Select 1 removed from play level 5 or lower beast or winged beast monster. Remove from play 1 card in your hand and special summon the selected monster in attack position. So Bujins do this thing where they like to exile themselves from the graveyard, and they are either beast or winged beast. So this could be okay. This is at least better than Xyz's Reception that we were playing before. But I'm not sure it slots in the deck right now. Something to keep in mind at least. Alright, game number 3 against Cyber Dragons, I would assume. This is probably not going to go very well. Yeah, Cyber Dragons are just better than almost everything we can do. Play the Mikazuchi. We have the Miniaturize to back him up, which might help. I don't know. The Cyber Dragon decks can go really hard, really fast. And we do know for a fact he has the Cyber Dragon Infinity. So I'm expecting to get Infinitied. Oh. Okay. I spoke too soon. If this is not a problem card, we just win here. Do I risk it? So there are 2 options here. I summon Centipede and attack with both and hope that that face down is not a problem. If it is, I'm pretty much screwed. If it's not, I win. Other option, Ketos, tribute Ketos, pop the face down. I get to attack for 19, my opponent is at 13. He gets another turn. I think I would rather this. I think I would rather this and just kind of make him have it. He doesn't have it. It has been a good morning for the Masochist deck. We have played 3 games and we're spinning the wheel 3 times. So I'm really still holding out hope for the Wild Spirit box, but we are getting Tachyon of Galaxy. That's got some good stuff in it. Alright, here we are. 3rd dip into Tachyon of Galaxy, I believe. We have Tachyon support in Nebula Dragon type stuff. Galaxy Soldier is supposed to be, I believe, Photon support of Galaxy / Photon, but really it's in Cyber Dragons. We've got some zombie support, so we could pull something pretty good from this. A reversible beetle. Flip, shuffle this card and any face-up monsters in its column into the deck. If this card is normal or special summon, change this card and any monsters in its column to face-down defense position. That's not bad. That's not bad. I don't think this goes in our deck, though. Heliosphere Dragon. While your opponent has 4 or less cards in hand and this card is the only monster you control, your opponent cannot declare an attack. Once per turn, if you control a level 8 dragon, you may make this card become level 8. Interesting. And our rare is Algul Mazira. If a zombie-type monster you control would be destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard instead. If this card is banished from the hand or graveyard, you can special summon this card in defense position. Then you can reduce its level by 1. Oh, that just that just basically doesn't go away, huh? Cool. Up against Gong for, I believe, our rank up duel. It is, yep. Now, Gong in the anime plays Super Heavy Samurai. And I'm not sure if Super Heavy is really good in Duel Links. It might be. I might just be wrong. But we're gonna be safe and swords here. And we'll throw out the Pavo. We are going to let our opponent just forget about the Mirror Force, build up his board, and try and blow us out, and we'll blow him out. The thing about Super Heavies, though, they do attack from defense, so this might not matter. Magnet lets him summon another Super Heavy Samurai. Okay. Style Evolution. I'm not sure what that does. Oh, it becomes a tuner monster. So he's going to synchro into a 7. I'm not sure which one. There are a few 7s that could make use. Stealth Ninja, okay. We could really use a ZW card. Rume. Yeah, I think we still Utopia here. Our opponent's not going to be able to attack for a couple of turns. And then this will just add to that. This can attack directly, and it doesn't really do too much for us right now. Why did he put that into attack mode? I'm not sure why he did that. I'm not going to question it at this point. That feels like a huge mistake. So we'll just get rid of it. And we'll go to your turn, bro. Just gonna wall up. Swords is over, but that's fine. And we can synchro or link. We can Xyz into our other Xyz monster, which is what we're going to do. I don't think it completely matters here, but Starliege is better than either of our Bujins right now. And we are just going to go into one of these. Is that permanent? Uh-oh. Oh, that's pretty bad. That is super bad. I didn't know that was a thing. Well, Utopia is kind of dead now. Need to find a way to deal with that. Neither of these is a... Oh, Scales can summon stuff, right? So he might be going into, like, Susanoo or something. Okay. Please attack. Giga Gloves. That's more of a hand trap, isn't it? No. Okay, I guess not. I don't know. I don't play Super Heavy Samurai. We are just gonna Mirror Force here. Get rid of those. Ketos. We are going to put Utopia into defense, switch our Starliege to attack. This doesn't get us there, but it gets us close. This is a tough one. Giga Gloves. That's not permanent, right? Oh my god, it is. What the hell is this deck? Okay. This goes into the 5. The 5 gets the Blowpiper back. They go into the 7. This is bad. I think we're pretty much out of gas now. I'm trying to think what else we have. IDP? I guess the play is like IDP, huh? IDP one of their guys. Because this is dead. Well, we have a fog at least. Cylinder. Well, it's something. Special summon Harume, ditch. Pavo? Yeah. I don't know. I think we've just lost here. It's a little unfortunate. What a weird fucking deck. I am gonna try still and Cylinder. Hope that helps us a little bit. No, guess not. Alright, last match of the day against My Valentine. I am expecting Harpies with that name as well. Aroma. Okay, so she can see the top card of her deck. We're going to start with Mirror Force, and I believe the Shell. Our first time really using this guy. He's pretty flexible. And if we get some more Quillips, I would love to build this deck. I've always wanted to, but I've just never had the cards for it or the desire to really build, like, open packs into it. But it's a really cool concept, in my opinion. Yeah. So the question is, does our opponent have the Cyber/Harpy Lady? If so, this is going to get a little bit tougher. Go to battle. Yeah. Yeah, that was what I was afraid of. So now they pop our Mirror Force, and we are in a super bad spot. And I think we might just be dead here. I don't see a way out of this right now, so we will just set the Centipede and hope for the best. The thing about Harpy's hunting ground is it's a must, not a may. So they do have to pop their own Sakuretsu armor. Yeah, we're just dead here. Barring our opponent like accidentally dark holing themselves somehow. Three wins, 2 losses, not that bad. A record for the day. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. Leave comments if you have anything you want to say to me. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.